Howdy ho folks, the Smoking Pipeliner, also known as the most trusted source for tobacco reviews anywhere else. So what are we going to be doing today? You guessed it, another tobacco review. What else is there to do? I'm bored to death. There's nothing else to talk about than what's better to talk about than tobacco anyway? I mean, who wants to talk about the weather? I've been weathered to death. That's all I hear about. I've been weathered to death. Yeah, I am getting old. I'm a little bit weathered. But I'm tired of talking about the weather. That's all anybody wants to talk about. I don't have anybody to talk tobacco with, except all of you guys. So let's get on with it, shall we? So what am I smoking today? A meerschaum pipe. Oh, what's in the pipe? That's all it. People always like to show off their pipes and just take a look at. Look at my beautiful pipe. Oh, I don't know. I fall under the category of the tobacco side. I could care less what you're smoking it in. I want to know what you're smoking. So I'm a tobacco guy. There's pipe guys and there's tobacco guys. And then there's some guys that are in between. But I'm a tobacco guy. I abuse my pipes. I use them for what they're meant for. And that is smoking tobacco. And I'm interested in the tobacco. Not what... Unless you're smoking in one of them piece of junk briar pipes. Are you guys still on the briar kick? Haven't you caught on yet that meerschaums are better? Whatever. Just say no to briar. Get rid of them. They're junk. I know it's driving some of you guys crazy, me saying that. Oh, what am I smoking? You already know that. Gawith and Hoggarth's Louisiana Perique Flake. That's right. They're vapor. Only comes in bulk. Got a whole bunch of it. Beautiful looking flakes. And then you have to dry this stuff out too. It's very moist. I yanked this out of the cellar just because of the whole Stonehenge craze that's going on. And basically when Stonehenge was made, apparently back in the early 2000s, and they made the initial run, they came out with, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, but they came out with this this bulk blend more or less to mimic Stonehenge to keep it going. Now, this doesn't have the burley in it, so it is very similar to Stonehenge, minus the burley. It's just Virginia Perique, but still has the same chocolatey smell, but it's not near as strong as the Stonehaven is either. Now I don't know if that's because the stuff I've got has been aged for a few years or they don't put as much on there. The Lakeland is present, yes, but that's the other thing too. This is not as strong of a Lakeland as Stonehenge. So if you're kind of like one of them guys that don't like the Lakeland but kind of like some of the tastes of Stonehenge, Louisiana Perique Flake might be the route to go. This actually might be the building bridge to get yourself to smoke Stonehenge, because this one's a little bit lighter. It's not as strong, and it's not as refined either, but it's good. I like this blend a lot. And it's cheaper because you can buy it in bulk. So you can get it for, $4 an ounce or $4.50 an ounce, something like that. $4 an ounce, I think, if you buy enough of it. It's good. Lakeland's present, not overbearing. I think it actually enhances the blend. The Perique, especially when smoking in a mirror, once again brings out that Perique. And the Virginias are just the perfect level of sweetness. They're not overbearing, like over the top sweet, or they're not as good as Virginia as the Stonehenge either. And you have to watch this blend too. Just like Stonehenge as well. You have to sip it. You can't go hog wild smoking this because it will bite you. I've found that all the Gawith and Hoggarth blends do bite me a little bit if I get a little aggressive on them, on their Virginias, even when dried out. So they can be just a little bit bitey, so you gotta be careful with that. Otherwise, this is good. If you like those, this is not a heavy Lakeland. If you're wanting to dabble into the Lakeland side of things a little bit or try it out, this is a route to go. Or if you really like Stonehenge a lot and you want to smoke a blend that's like Stonehenge every day but don't want to, spend the money for Stonehenge, if you will, this is a little bit cheaper of an option. Especially in the future when, Stonehenge might become unavailable again, or they claim it's not going anywhere, but there's probably going to be fulfillment problems with it at some point in time. This blend might be more available. We'll see. That's all we can do, right? So, hopefully this review was helpful. If it wasn't, then why didn't you X out already? If this ain't helping you out, why are you watching? Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.